Well, hello everyone, and thanks for clicking on my video. I hope you enjoy it. I certainly enjoyed playing the game. This is my latest game of Warzone solos. I was going to go for that scav in the scavenger contract in the middle of the map, but then changed my mind and decided to head up towards Summit. So kind of drifted off up there, and the action picks up when we get there. I say action, of course. Spent the first few minutes of the game looting up. Nobody came anywhere near me. I noticed when I was flying in, which is, it has its benefits, has its pros and cons. You get to loot in peace, but you also become slightly complacent because you're conscious of the fact that there's nobody there. For example, I didn't see that truck pull up, the SUV pull up. Obviously, I heard it pull up, but I never saw it pull up on the minimap. And yeah, this guy was upset. But if he'd arrived 10 seconds later, it would have been me standing at that buy point and not him. And that's just bad timing. I'll let him know as much on the comms. Not that you can hear me, but I certainly heard him complain. So yeah, by my loadout, I decided to go with the XM4 and the K31, Swiss K31 for this one. I had been playing some games recently with the Modern Warfare M4, but I felt that the SPR which I had with the Modern Warfare M4 wasn't quite as good as the Swiss K31, and for some reason I couldn't pick these up. I don't know. I think maybe having watched it back as I was doing the editing, I realised it's maybe because it was asking me to refill my ammo and equipment for the munitions box, and that might have been stopping it. But anyway, that's besides the point. Moving on, I left them behind. But yeah, so I decided to go with the XM4 instead of the Modern Warfare one on this one. I think I'm going to do is change my loadout so that it's the Modern Warfare M4 and the Swiss K31. So yeah, there was a UAV just called in there now. I was conscious of the fact I didn't have Ghost, so I'm going to go get that shortly. But took the opportunity to put some bullets into him, and we'll see him again in a moment or two. There was a firefight went down in there. In fact, there was two firefights went down in there. Because as you can see, there's a TAC Rover just joined the party as well. But I mean, I hovered over this on this cliff edge for it seemed like maybe 30 seconds to a minute, not doing much until obviously the winner came out and took the well, I suppose clean and easy shot, but he didn't. He made it easy for me by running straight at me. But it's. Now I'm going for. I was going for that. I don't know if you spotted that shortly before it became apparent, but I was going for a bounty contract that I'd highlighted in that warehouse. But obviously somebody just got it, which is why I knew there'd be somebody in there. Couldn't see him though. Turns out he'd obviously retreated all the way up to the hill. There he's there. And kind of almost traded a couple of shots. He obviously vanished and disappeared. Wasn't quite entirely sure where he went, and then I realised he's probably heading to the gap in the wall just off to my right hand side there. So I kind of moved down a bit, and sure enough, there he is. Yeah. I made a wee sniper battle. I'm not quite sure why that one didn't hit, or that one, but I got away with this one there because I stood still for a split second. But yeah, I took the opportunity. Armour up. Just glad at this point he doesn't have an airstrike or precision or anything like that. There you go, got a hit there. And I think he's at that point he was like, oh hang on a minute. But so I decided to I risked it. And there he's there. And I was just as surprised as he was that was a snapshot grenade rather than a stun grenade. Turned out okay in the end, but I was genuinely surprised when I actually saw it was a snapshot rather than a stun. Because I've been playing with stuns for the last couple of days. rather than snapshots, but there you go. And then at this point I'm suddenly conscious of the fact that, hey, wait a minute, that wasn't the guy who was the bounty. So I decided to completely circle back and kind of come up here, and I figured he'd obviously moved on. Now, I'm like, I don't know if he was very bad or I'm suddenly getting better at this game, but I was genuinely shocked that I survived that. And honestly, there was absolutely much ado about nothing after that firefight. I slowly, well, I wouldn't say slowly, I was pretty much trying to stay ahead of the gas, but I very carefully, as quick as I could, made it up that hill, saw nobody. I think a sniper round went past my head at one point, but it was, yeah. Now, I'm completely conscious of the fact that there was somebody off to the in the building beside me, but I had no intention of going anywhere and until they had to move, and I had a funny feeling that would be when the gas came in, which, there you go, there she goes. I'll just take the opportunity to shoot her in the back now. And I thought that would have been it, but made it nice and easy for me. Now at this point, I don't know how, but you know, I don't know if it was maybe it was a wee bit further away, or the fact that she was moving, but I can turn round and drill a guy with the XM4 not less than 5 minutes ago, you know, but then suddenly can't see me hit with it. Figured I was going to put the airstrike on her head, but figured she'll move. Okay, obviously got her pinned down here. This, yeah, probably a very easy kill in the grand scheme of things. Especially when you slow peek like that, although that seemed to, it must have hit the tree. And there we go. And then just 1v1. And I figure he's obviously at the bottom of the hill. And I forgot all about my airstrike actually at this point. Not quite sure why, but I had. And normal I could probably end up putting it in my own head anyway. You know, so I just decided to let the gas mask just go here, didn't want to drop down. And there we go. That was my second win that day, which I was quite happy about. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. If there's anything you would prefer I did better or you know could improve upon, then please let me know. Either a like or in the comments, or if you liked the video, like the video. Didn't like the video, tell me you didn't like the video, tell me why. Or you can obviously try click on one of these ones. You know. So anyway, catch you around and thanks for watching.